Hi, I'm Miss Emma. If you're not part of the dream team as a parent or a teacher yet, please head over to missemma.com.au. It's just $185. You get a free set of spelling clouds, access to the phonics, high frequency word videos, support, planning, training, all sorts. Anyway, this was an answer to a question from a teacher in the support group about moving children from phase 2 to phase 3. Find all of these when you log in the teacher tutorial page.
Students are moving away from their explicit phonics, so they're moving away from doing the brain training video. They do the brain training video, so they're practicing all the phonics, the 4 code levels, they're working at their code level, and then they go on the coding poster to consolidate and reinforce what they did with the video. So they have 18 minutes on the video, and then they have about 10 minutes on this. Now, when you're getting to the stage where they can, like on this one, say it, draw it. So in the beginning stages, they just say it, draw it, say it. Oh, I can't do it so you can see it at the same time. I've got so many things on here. Okay, let's do it at the top. Say it, draw it. Let's just do it at the top. A, t, p, I, etc. And they carry on all the way through. So when it's got a little thing there, it means two. So that'd be a g and a j, like the gentle giant giggles. A k or a s, like 50 cents and a cat, what have you. Anyway, so when you get to the stage where the children are really sort of moving off blue and they know all of their basic code, you know, this is just your basic phonics, this is high frequency phonics. So we're in prep, we're getting, so we know all this. And it's not just a case of saying oh, or, ow, ow, oh, or etc. It's not just a case of doing that, it's that they can actually use them when they're reading and spelling. But anyway, so you get to the stage where they're really ready to phase 3. Just extend it whilst the rest of the class is still doing a lot of this. So extend it. So it might be, right, here you've got s. Well, I don't just want you to do that one. I want you to do all the pictures of s that you know. S like grass, s like scent, s like psychology, s like castle, etc. So they do all the pictures for s, that they know. So there's all sorts of things you can do to extend. But what I would do, and then as they move to phase 3, all that we do, the children then don't have to do their coding poster and their brain training video. We move into an extra 20 to 30 minutes of real reading comprehension and real writing, alternating the days. But before the rest of the class is ready for phase 3, this is a very good exercise for your vocab development, as well as obviously reinforcing your phonemic awareness and your spelling. So what I would do is I would put them in pairs. So these are 2 children who are off blue or more or less off blue. What I would do is I would give them a vocab list and they do it in pairs. So one person is the person who's the teacher and they love that. So the person who's the teacher will have a list of words that you've already given. So these are for vocab and also obviously for looking at spelling patterns. So, and yes, this is prep. So person 1 knows that's the word, and obviously they're not going to tell the partner. But what they're going to do is they're going to make sure, and it means that the teacher has to, the child teacher has to know what that word is. They have to look it up, find out what it means because they're the teacher. Find out how it's code mapped. So Nash, they know that it's code mapped. Ash, ash. Then there's 3 speech sounds. Ash. That's the picture for that's the picture for and that's the picture for sh in this word Nash. So that child, and you might have that the first day, both of them have their own list, because then the next day, depends on how much time you've got. But anyway, the idea is that one person is the teacher, so they have to know what that word is, because they're going to ask their partner to be the student. Now they are going to put out the monsters for the sounds, ash. So you see here we've got ash, but they're also going to put out at least 2 wild cards. So we're going to put out 2 trick cards. So cards that have nothing to do with the words. So there's the schwa, Okay, so we're going to say, okay, so the words Nash. The child says this is the word Nash. Puts it in context. So it's exactly the same as we do when we're doing the, you know, the Speedy 6. But this time it's just your children getting on independently, and because they're on the blue code level, they don't need you. They've got the spelling, they know what the spelling is, they know the spelling strategy, they know how to use the monster routine, so it's easy. So the teacher child has got these out and they're saying it's the word Nash. Do you know what it means? And I love the way they do it. Do you know what that means? It means gnashing your teeth. You know, what do you think that means, etc., etc. Anyway, so then the partner, who's the student, of course, does the normal monster routine. Gnash. Sh. Gnash. The duck hands. Gnash. Sh. Gnash. Speech sound lines. Gnash. Sh. Speech sound numbers. Play it. Sh. Gnash. Then they've got to choose the right monsters. Shh. And of course the teacher is saying, yay, well done. Okay, so that they know they can disappear. Okay, so what happens next in the monster routine? The next in the monster routine is that the child has to think, which is the picture for in this word. They might do this. Shh. Because remember, if you've not seen the word gnash, you have got no idea that that's not right. Now, the child might have seen it in a book and not consciously been aware of it, because obviously by the time they're at Blue, they're reading quite a lot. But if not, they'll say, that's how I think. And they say, are you sure? Now, obviously, they can look at all the choices. And they might think, oh, let's have a look. But anyway, so the child says, yes, I think that's what it is. And then, of course, the teacher is going to do exactly what you do and say, well done. This is the picture for in the word gnash. Well done. That is the picture for sh in the word gnash. But this isn't the right one. It's a different picture for So it's not that one. Which one could it be? And that's when the teacher might say, no, don't look at it. You work it out. What could it be? Now, the child, no SSP child, past term 2 of prep, puts a double letter at the beginning of a word because they know it's not because we've taught that to them, it's because they're investigating all the time. Anyway, so then the teacher would do exactly what we do in the spelling routine, and the teacher might say, right, I'm going to tell you it's one of these, and I want you to see which one looks right. I'm going to tell you it's either this one, or this one, or this one. So then the child goes, ash, and the child will say if they think that looks right or not. And they go through the processes, of course, until the child does this one. And the teacher goes, yoo-hoo, ash, nash. And then, of course, what does the child do? They write it out 5 times, saying the sounds. Sh, nash. Sh, nash. Sh, nash. Just so we're making that connection. We're creating those pathways in our brains so that she'll never, ever, or he'll never, ever spell nash incorrectly. And then we need it 5 times. Sh, nash. And then put it in the sentence again, etc., etc., talk about what it meant. And then you look in the King's Code Mapping Book, the dictionary, look it up, look at the correct definition. So that child has been the teacher. That child, of course, knows how to spell it now. This child has been through the process of being the student. And then the next day, they might swap over, and the other child does velocity. Velocity. Oh, and that's when we are going to need our silly schwa. Velocity. Hope that's helpful.